Since you were drafted in 1996, 2 owners, 3 head coaches, 4 defensive coordinators, 16 starting quarterbacks, you're still here, heart and soul of this football team. What's the secret to that longevity?
God, I have no answers for that. I enjoy the game. I've been able to fight back through injuries and through favor, man. I'm still here. I really have bought into, chasing something, and I've had a lot of lucky breaks. Tore a shoulder, tore a hamstring, but every year I always came back stronger. And my passion for the game, it's never changed since day one. You talk about 1996. The way I feel right now has never changed. It's just the watery mouth, the hunger that I feel just to compete. So, when it starts from longevity, my high school coach told me something a long time ago. Just work. Let everything else fall in place. And for my career, if anything I was credited to is I'm willing to work.
How does that passion, though, Ray, get regenerated year after year? Where does it come from?
I think it comes from definitely inside now. It comes from, a deep place that remembers when you weren't who you are now, when you had to still fight, and that fight still remains in me to say I'm a rookie all over again because somebody's going to challenge me. There's a new day. There's a faster running back. There's a bigger tackle. There's all of these things. So if you are who you say you are, I know who I am. And that's where it comes from. Me knowing who I am, there's nothing I won't give up to just compete against somebody. Bottom line.
Yeah, and the challenge this year is no Rex Ryan, no Bart Scott, no Jim Leonard.
Yeah.
And people are going to say, okay, can Ray do it? Does Ray still have it?
We've always lost people. You just said it yourself. It's a mystique, man. It's more of somebody asked me the question the other day. Am I better than I was 5 years ago? And I answered that question, yeah, because of the people that I can get to play around me. Because of my influence to make other men believe in something way different than they will ever think about when you step on a football field. So that part of who we are as Baltimore, that lives here. Nobody can take that nowhere else. No other coach who ever leave, you can't take what has been built here. And if it's anything to hold on to that, it's 52. If it's one consistent that's been here the whole time, 52 ain't been nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You see? And so all of these different men that come in, I one way or another grab them individually. And I kind of teach it to them to say it's only one way. Now, a lot of them I think lose it once they leave here because it's a certain knack that you have. Every team has its own personality, and so when you go through all the different changes, man, I accept it because it's always a new day. It's always better to learn from whether it's Marvin, whether it's Jack, whether it's Rex, whether it's Mike Nolan, all these guys you like saying to yourself, oh, what's next? What's next? What's next is football is still football.
Did you really consider leaving Baltimore this offseason?
Heck no. Heck no.
Okay. Just want to set the record straight.
I could. Sal, let me answer that question. So where would I go?
Yeah, where would you go?
You know how you might see a beautiful woman, you might flirt like, oh wow, she's nice. Flirt it. Wow, maybe I look good in this uniform. Maybe that might be good. What about this? What about that? So child, please. I ain't going nowhere. Man, some places, I'm telling you, man, if you can take your ego out of it, you'll realize that you're truly blessed. And I'm blessed to be in this city. Man, this city loves me. This is my city.